So I decided today that I'm going to do music reactions. And this is one, this Tom MacDonald, Proud to Be a Problem. I have never seen it, which is really weird, right? Because obviously I see 99.9% of all content that he puts out on purpose, right? You know, we friends like that. But this came out when I was in Vegas. I'm pretty sure. Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm pretty sure this came out when I was in Vegas and I just didn't have an opportunity. And then I thought, I'll just watch it later when I have a time to sit down. And I've been going nonstop. And I'm like, you know what? I'll do it when I go on live because why not? Right. And then I haven't gone live in like a month and a half. So, eh. So I'm going to do this one because I'd like to hear it. I have the album, but I skipped the song because I wanted to do it on here. So here we go. Don't be mad at me. Music reactions are not my thing, y'all. So don't judge. I mean, judge all you want. I just don't want to hear it. Okay, so Tom MacDonald, Proud to Be a Problem. Yeah, let me make sure that it's turned on, that you can hear it, that I can hear it, everyone can hear it. Let's go. I'll be looking over here because that's where my... Yeah.
We've all been hooked on something.
Okay, so like country... Okay. I know he's in this vibe. I know he's in this discovery, self-discovery, like more chilled, laid back, a little bit more, what's the word, personal vibes, you know, where he gets to strum the guitar and kind of like put his heart on his sleeve. That's what it feels like. But it sounds country to me, sort of.
Coffee, cocaine, and cigarettes, and we've all been asked to sell our souls for a nicer office and a bigger check. And we've all been at...
I wouldn't sell my soul, but I'd like a nicer office and bigger check. I'm here for that.
We've all been asked to sell our souls for a nicer office and a bigger check. And we've all been at the bottom, had the lights cut off, barely paying rent. And we've all been in love with someone who said they'd stay, but they up and left. And we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we've all been hooked on...
Okay, so there's a lot. It's like, it's a really simple video, to be completely honest. But do you know, if you guys were here yesterday for the live stream, then you know that a lot of that verse actually hit pretty hard for me because just past issues and relationships and things of that nature, it's just not easy. But I'm proud to be the problem they can't solve. It's like I say it all the time, you don't have to understand, just respect somebody. You don't have to relate to everything that people say. Some people can just be a standoffish biatch, and that's fine. It's okay. You don't have to agree with, like, you know, engage with people at all times. Like I said, it could be a Tuesday and the cashier pissed you off. Like, who knows? Either way, babe, I'm proud to be a problem they can't solve. I wish I could play guitar. I can play like 2 songs on the piano.
Proud to be a problem
I like the beat, though. It's like a...
they can't solve. We've all been hooked on something. Pills or beer, mobile phones, and we've all done things that we regret to avoid laying alone.
This is why I don't drink at home. Me and Tinder are very close when I drink at home. That's why I don't drink anymore.
Beer, mobile phones, and we've all done...
Was that an overshare?
Done things that we regret to avoid laying alone. And Lord, we've had some bad days, depressed and anxious or drunk and stoned. And we've all had nights when we go to sleep and don't want to live no more. But we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called.
Before he starts into the chorus again, that's a really good point, is that it might be our fault. And I'm not saying that every situation is our specific fault. Like you could be in a, for example, like yesterday, like a toxic relationship, or you could have been through something, a bad work relationship, something of that nature, right? You could have been through that. But our choices all get us to the place that we are. So, you know, making stupid decisions, making bad life calls, right? Like deciding to do something that maybe you shouldn't, or going out that night instead of staying home, or spending that money you really shouldn't have. It could be your fault that event, but you know, I believe 100% in taking complete ownership of everything that you do, and so that way it is under your control to fix it, right? So then you don't have to rely on other people for your joy and justification, and you can fix all of your own problems because they're of your own making. I believe in that. I just like that line.
It may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called.
Probably.
And maybe we're losers. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe
Catchy.
we're perfect, but probably not.
I mean, I
Either
am.
way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we ain't afraid of hard times pass.
True.
And there will be dark nights, but they don't ever last.
Fact.
We ain't waiting for sunlight, we're pouring out gas. We're proud to be the problems light a match. And maybe we're losers.
Now I get the
maybe
fire.
we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they
All right, hold on. I like how he takes away a lot of the beat and makes it just like real simple. You hear how a lot of the production like backs off, and you can just hear him, and it makes it like quieter and more hard hitting. I don't know. I don't know how to articulate it. You guys know this about me. Come on.
losers. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they
Okay. Do you guys hear it way in the back? Way, 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 way in the back. You hear, it's his voice layered really far back in the background. All right, see if you can hear it.
losers. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve.
And bring it back in.
Maybe we're losers.
There we go.
Maybe we're wrong.
Well done.
Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't
I like
solve.
All right. Okay. So that was Proud to Be a Problem by Tom MacDonald.
This is what I'd do if I.
Oh, excuse me. I don't need to see all that. I like that song. I think it was well done. I mean, it was very catchy. Like by the time you got to the second hook, you kind of knew the words. I liked the background. I hate the spinning thing. It makes me dizzy. But I understand it because I always thought it was really cool how you can have someone like standing there and do the 360 camera type vibes. I mean, it's a skill that I obviously do not have. Everybody knows, anybody that knows me and knows my history and the songs that I request that I like, that I talk about, I obsessively love his rap. I like his, like, I'm talking, I hate hip hop. No response. He asked me in voice chat. He's like, wait, God mode or no response? I said, no response. He's like, really? I said, yeah. Like, I just, you fall in love with a song and it just will never get old. On the flip side, that being said, I like this song. I like the message. I like how simple it is, but it still had a really good beat. It was really catchy. It's something that I would actually listen to more than once, which there's a lot of songs that I'll listen to, but I won't necessarily. Replay value for me is like 0. So anyway, I hope you like that. I liked it. If you haven't heard it before, I'm sure you guys have, but first time I heard it, that was kind of nice. I liked it. Anyway, I'm going to put all the details down there. If you haven't seen it, go click on it, go like it. If you haven't subscribed to Tom, what are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Most likely, if you're a friend of mine, you probably subscribe to him just because, we're on that wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, good music is good music is good music. I love you guys. That's the end of this one. I'm going to post it. Tom, don't actually copyright me. I don't care. I'm not monetized. What you going to do? Nothing. Anyway. On to the next, I guess. Sure.